you've got to mean it. You really got to perform it, because otherwise it's like boring as shit. Kia ora and welcome back. My name is Awish DB, your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, I am taking a look at Maneskin Beggin live on Saturday Night Live. So let's see what they're up to with their vocal technique.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maneskin.
Put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging. Woo! Come on. I'm begging you to put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging you to put your loving hands out, darling. Right tonight, when I was king, I played it hard and fast, right up ahead. I walked away, you want me there, but easy come and easy go, and it would end. So 8 to my seat, you let me know. Y'all 8 to my bleed, you let me know. 8 to my feet, you got me know. But I plan on just see you just let me go, because I'm on my knees when I'm begging, because I don't want to lose you. So I'm begging.
Okay, I do love a good bit of Maneskin, and I have to say I have heard this song because I have a student at the moment who's singing this song, and she's doing an amazing job of it, I have to say as well. You notice how close the microphone is to his mouth though when you're singing this stuff, and I have heard he is quite a heavy smoker, and so smoking can cause the mucus on the outer layer of the vocal fold to thicken, and that can create, well, we all know smokers sometimes may have a slightly raspier voice than non-smokers, but you can see the microphone's very, very close to his mouth, which is telling me the volume is very low in this sense. So when you're singing songs like this, I want you to keep the volume right down low. That allows you to keep a certain level of relaxation within the throat. Relaxation within the throat. Sorry, I'm due for another coffee, yeah? And that helps you to not overdo it on the constriction, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get through the song if you were really powering through.
I'm trying hard on my own, just can't make it all alone. I'm moving on and I can't go back. Only thinking I begin all over again. An empty shell used to be. The shadows of my life was hanging over me. A broken man that I don't know. We never stand, the devil stands, so we must know what we chewy, what we chase, and what.
Okay, we're gonna go back. Don't worry. I have to say, it's a little bit slower than the original. Go figure. The original is like not the original song Begging, because that's from Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Very different song, but check out the link in the description below, because some people don't know that. Obviously, they've changed it up. These like little rappy kind of bits but these little like spoken bits in the middle, that's also different. I love as well, did you hear that? Where you can see Damiano is really moving his mouth around. You can see the Beggin really bending and twisting those vowels. It's an excellent way for you to create a bit of interest, and fuck it, it's just like rock music. So throw everything at the wall, change those vowels up, bend them, have fun with it, but do it for a reason as well. This is like full of attitude as well, which I really, really love. This is excellent for beginner singers, sits really lovely low in the female vocal range. It's quite high for a male, so if this is something you're struggling with, just take the key down a little bit. I'll pop a link in the description below for my favorite key changer, or actually you can speed things up and everything like that. I'll put a link down below. Anyway, it's also up here, thevocalremover.org, but let's keep enjoying.
I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hands out, darling. I'm fighting hard to hold on, just can't make it all alone. I'm holding on and I can't fall back. I'm just a call that I'm fading. 'Cause I'm begging, begging you, put your loving hands out, baby.
The song is, it actually doesn't really go anywhere, does it? It's kind of like, it's quite very, very samey the whole time. The whole point of this song, like to make it interesting, is really Damiano's like charisma and the way that he is telling the story, because you ain't getting a lot in terms of like the melody and things like that. So when you are singing the song, you've got to mean it. You really got to perform it, because otherwise it's like boring as shit. I have to. It's just very samey, sits around the same place all the time. There's no real fireworks or anything like that. It was really cool. Sometimes this music is incredibly difficult to sing. Sometimes, actually, I would say the simplest songs are the fucking hardest to sing, actually, because there's nothing going on in the vocals and it's all about the performance. And sometimes that can really scare people that really sit back and allow the vocals or allow the melody to kind of create the interest in the song. Especially, do you hear that with a I need you to hold my hand? I don't know the words. Da, 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 da. You really noticed he pulled back on the volume. That's excellent for creating interest in your song as well when you play with the dynamics, and you can really see he kind of had that held note, all the instruments dropped out, and then they started coming in. Put your loving hands out. I'm not a drummer. What the fuck is this? Sorry. Put your loving hands out, baby. And that lovely Beggin. That's a really, really cool little rattle going on there. And the rattle is created by the arytenoids. So the vocal folds open and close at the back. And the arytenoids are sort of like these joints that can move around all over the place, and they control the position of the vocal folds. And the arytenoids like knock together their two little cartilages, and that's create that or that Cookie Monster, I'm begging. That's actually quite a relaxed sound, and I say relax because you've got to have a level of relaxation, but also a level of sort of coming through there. I would say you've got to work on this a little bit, but just play around with your voice. That's the main thing.
Put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hands up, darling. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hands out, darling. Ooh.
Okay. You see that there's like that one held note. I'm sure that he can do other stuff. I'm sure I like haven't even scratched the surface of Maneskin, and I have to be honest, I haven't gone and done like a really big deep dive into like all the things that they can do. What often happens with these bands is they've got an image that they are portraying. I did actually watch like their start on I think it was the X Factor, right? In Italy, and I watched the start, and then their evolution is incredible. Like it's like chalk and cheese. Very cool performance. I have to say, it didn't quite have the same ring and the same bang as the original song, because I have heard that one. I suppose I really love I was really missing the bass more. I'd like the bass to come more out in the mix, because I feel like the bass really drove things in the original. I was missing that like Iggy Thump vibe in this performance, but still very, very tight, really cool performance. They're doing an amazing job, and I love seeing them evolve over time. But thank you so much for joining me here today. Give this video a big thumbs up. I want to see you hit that subscribe button so we can see each other around here more often, so we can geek out about vocal technique. Let me know down in the comments what you want to know more about, what I should take a look at next, and I'll see you back here next time. Ka kite ano!